2 minutes. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Okay. You ready? Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Judith DeMornay McDaniel, and I'm the Executive Director and founder of Teenagers in Charge. Teenagers in Charge was started in May 1995, and today we have been and still is about teenagers for and about teens. We have been meeting over the past 22 years. Our mission is to help teens build their self-esteem, heighten their cultural and community awareness, and most importantly, teach teens how to take charge of their lives. We focus on monthly themes such as financial awareness, teen sexuality, environmental awareness, community outreach that plague our communities, and so the social ills that our teens experience, we basically want to raise awareness on those issues and share the information in a way in which is not disrespectful, but mainly for them to understand what is actually going on in our city. Homelessness amongst youth is a problem. One of the alarming issues that we have found, not only with the homeless teens that we have served, but we recognize that homelessness amongst youth looks very different it looks very different than those who are adults. Let me read you some statistics. The Department of U.S. Justice estimates that every year, over 1.7 million teens experience homelessness in the U.S. It has also been reported that over 50% of young people in shelters and on the streets report that their parents told them to leave or knew they were leaving and didn't care. This is a big issue, and we wanted to raise awareness by bringing on community partners and leaders that can identify, empathize, and help. And so today I'm here to share with you that we have called upon Councilwoman Blackwell, who has been an avid supporter over the past 22 years. Whenever we call upon her, she has been a #1 supporter in helping us with everything that we needed, financially as well as in kind. We have also reached out to Councilman Curtis Jones, who has also been very supportive because Teenagers in Charge is in his district. And one of our biggest partners that we have identified and that has come on board, and I'll share more about that in terms of details in a few minutes, is the GAP. And they are a partner, and they too have recognized that homelessness is a problem. And we are today raising homelessness amongst youth in a creative way. We are collecting sneakers and socks for homeless youth. Why is that important? It's important because when they leave their homes, they only leave with what is on their feet and what is on their back. And so we want to make their displacement a little bit more comfortable, just in case they need to run, just in case they need to run fast. And we want to make sure that we are inviting people to help us with collecting new sneakers and socks. We really first targeted this as a way to basically raise awareness, and so we only asked for 100 pair of sneakers. I'm excited to share with you that now we have 300 plus sneakers and more that are on their way. And so without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Councilwoman Blackwell, who too will share why she has signed on with Teenagers in Charge. Councilwoman Blackwell.
Thank you. Thank you. Good afternoon. As always, I thank God for the privilege of being here and of being with the McDaniels, who have always worked to try to help others, with Teenagers in Charge, with GAP, and with all those who realize that when we help one another, when we help our youth, the whole world improves. I am sorry to hear about that large statistic, 1.7 million. But let me say that I believe that a lot of parents who don't have their children or who ask them to leave are people who just don't have. Every year at this time, in fact, on July 14th, we will be giving our annual Everybody's Birthday barbecue right outside, right in the courtyard of City Hall. We realize that we are all brothers and sisters. We are all parents. We all have to do what we can to be mentors and to do our part to make life easier. Unfortunately, young people especially view clothes as part of their self-esteem. They think that they are successful if they look good, and they believe that the things that you and I have lived long enough to know are superficial, that they really matter when they're growing up. We want to thank all those who give, all those who are willing to give, to certainly continue to do so. We want to thank them. We want to wish them Godspeed. And if you have some and you want to donate, you can come right to the courtyard July 14th, where we celebrate. I do it every year. My birthday's the 15th, so I do it on any Friday closest. And so we tell everybody that it's everybody's birthday. So if you want a good hot dog, hamburger, hot sausage, some some potato salad, chips and soda, water ice and pretzels, and I eat all of it. That's why I could name each and every bit of it. Come out, enjoy with us. If you want to bring some sneakers and socks and things that these young people can use, feel free to bring them, and we'll make sure the McDaniels get them so that Teenagers in Charge can continue to do their part. Let me say a special thank you to them, because they've been involved in this for many years. And as she said, over 22 years, they've always tried to help young people in need. And so it helps me feel better about my life, about my vision, when we see young people doing their part to make a difference too. So thank you, and God bless.
Thank you. So thank you so much for your kind remarks. And we just want to share with you where you can drop off your donations, as well as the time frame that we are currently looking at. So let's do that now. So we're having a finale event, which is going to take place on June 13th, 3:30 to 6 p.m. at the Enterprise Center, 4548 Market Street. Here, we will have a live DJ, food, and resource opportunities for teens to pick up their items and learn about some of the resource centers here in the city of Philadelphia. And then they will receive their bags of goodies, of collected donated merchandise, as well as meet some of the GAP Incorporated district managers, who will also be in attendance and have a hands-on support. All of the donations can be dropped off at any one of the 16 locations. We have 2 in Philadelphia. We have 9 stores in Montgomery County. We have 2 stores in New Jersey. And we have 1 store in Delaware. Again, 16 market stores that the GAP has allowed us to have our bins, where we will be collecting new sneakers and socks for up to 1,000 teens. We are already at 300, and we are looking to exceed our 1,000. So we look forward to everyone participating, and please help us spread the word. Thank you so much for being here today.
And I'll see you at the Enterprise Center.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks. Nice.
Thank you.
So, yeah, I forgot.